It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Berkeley, California. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Options galore here, second and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. A solid stiff arm. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, Lance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Inside handoff to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Lance.
Being chased out left. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
2nd and 7.
Mixing up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
Now a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Lance.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Dragons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Dragons 7, 49ers 0. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards the pickup there, also a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So on from the other side of the field now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And going right back to Walker.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
The Niners at 5 and 10 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Kenneth Walker with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team. Of what will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll take to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Here's Walker.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ken Walker with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun again to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And that's going to be it. Free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
21 yards. 1st down, Dragons.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Okay, break.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He finds his receiver, Watson.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Agnew now to return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4, eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Plans to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught.
Oh, some strong running. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Mixon with a first down carry. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throw left side complete. That's more. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Mixon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here.
Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Jordan Brooks with it. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And
across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Hendon Hooker
taking it in from the 20.
And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, in this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't work.
lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Now Lance again.
He's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Ready. Hey, no fear.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Short pass caught by Henry. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. A handoff to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here's Lance to throw it.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of the other receivers can beat us.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On second down, here's Mixon. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Walker on first down. Well, this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Again, it's Walker.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And Lance going to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8, and they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
On play action, they'll throw.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's a give to Mixon. as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Lance.
Buying time to his left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm sure that's a tough halftime, trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
Dancing to his left. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Moore, the man in motion. On 4th down, Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Down the sideline he goes.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Lance now on 1st down.
And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And Walker once more.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cole Kmet, 28 yards.
And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Ready?
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dragons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now down to 20.
Niners 37, Dragons 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll roll him out right.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Lance.
Sliding out of the pocket to Mixon on the check down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Ready?
Inside handoff to Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Elijah Moore from 6 yards away. And the Dragons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Dragons 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. There he goes, left side. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And going right back to Walker. And he'll work down inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup.
On play action, Rodgers rolling to his left. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Tucker's kick is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Lance gets this to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st down, Lance. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Lance looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, it's Lance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it off.
And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Now 1st and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. To throw, it's Lance.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Red cycle. Edo blue. Drill green.
Lance looking to throw.
And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Blue stripe. White. Ready?
And Lance now to throw.
Flushed out right.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
6, Mega, Black Ultra.
Shotgun now for Lance.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading in.